What's going on, everybody? This is CT, and it is 4:44 p.m. I just wanted to, do a broadcast on the new thing coming out, which is a new tower event. So, as you can see, that cool looking building has disappeared. Got back that hot air balloon. They did a live stream today on Facebook, and it was, and to tell you the truth, it was at one. They did it was at around 1 o'clock p.m. Earlier, so Eastern time. So the thing is, what happened was that there were a lot of people complaining during the live stream. They were putting up like angry faces. They were doing all of that stuff, and the thing is, for me, like, I didn't know what their deal was. I mean, a lot of people were talking about the Big Hero 6 event, how bad it was, how all of that. They were like, complaining a lot about it and saying that, it wasn't fair, it wasn't right. The thing is, it is what it is. I mean, it's not like you're not gonna get them. It's not like they're not gonna appear again. They are, and it's like patience is a virtue. I mean, look, they had the look. I can use myself as an example, okay, when it comes to that. And the thing is, I started, some time ago, right? And then I stopped, like I started some time ago, like when I got a new, like one of my old phones and stuff. And then with this phone, I have a Galaxy S8 Plus phone, right? So when this thing came out, that was it. But I was somewhere, I completed some part of it, like, I completed like pretty much all this space, and I had to worry about some of this, right, which I still have to worry about, and then recently, and then sometime when I came back into the game. But the thing is, like, when I had like around this amount of land completed and stuff, right, it was like, okay, so I re-downloaded the game to the new phone, and then, like, I didn't know what to do, because it was like, okay, what happens to my data, like what happened to my account and all that stuff, right? So I mean, I checked online, that was it. And it wasn't really clear. But the only thing is that they were saying was to get into contact with with those guys and everything. Like they were telling me, like, get into contact with the devs and stuff like that, and they could help me out, or whatever. But I was like, okay, no. So I haven't played in, so I deleted the game. I deleted the app and stuff like that, and I waited for a certain amount of months, certain amount of time, and until like, I don't know, like, I felt like I wanted to play this game again, and then that was it. So so basically, like, they wanted me, so I was signing back in, and they were like, okay, well, what do you want? So I had choices, which was good, right? Do I want to start back all over, or do I want to continue the thing, Uh, so continue from my progress. So the thing is, I wanted to continue from my progress and everything, and that was it. Yeah, so that was good for me, and then I was able to complete a certain amount of these lands and stuff to bring them out. In most cases, it's like I need to spend money. I need to spend money or something like that on the land and stuff like that. But I don't know, that's not so much of a big deal for me. Yeah. But as everyone will know that know me like playing this game and stuff, it's just that they see that I was battling Zerg, which was like one of my plans in the first place. And around the time when I had started playing, I wanted to go up against them, because I know you had to go up against them. This time right now I had to go up against Martha Gothel and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, so I am making a lot of progress into the game, and like I'm good. I'm good at where I'm at. So I don't have anything to worry about. Like I said earlier, in my previous video, well, these guys need to level up, but I definitely want my Baymax to be level 5, so I can make more progress for the other characters and stuff. Getting on with this, right? Right now for the microbots, right? Okay, so the event for the Big Hero 6 event is over. And then they have the microbots. So right now, like when it comes to the microbots, this is what happens right now. You see this, like where it says "Hello, I am Baymax." It's a 60 minutes, so it's not bad. So you don't have to get no more koi fish, no more of that, those things floating around, or the koi blimps or whatever. You don't have to do that anymore. You could just do like missions and stuff like that in order to get the certain amount that you need. So yeah. And yeah, so that was that answered my question. So I think they might be doing something like that later on. I am like fairly new at this, but I am trying to make as much progress as possible. Trying to keep up with where I'm at and where everyone's at when it comes to the event and all of that stuff. So I'm in a battle. I'm in a struggle. Will I get there? Yeah, I guess. I am planning on spending some money to get more, a lot more gems, right? So that's what I'm planning on doing. I haven't done that, but I'm just gonna continue what I've been doing, trying to at least get these guys up to level 10 as much as I can, and yeah, so yeah, well, that was it. But I mean, look, the thing is, I feel sorry for those who haven't completed the Big Hero 6 event. You know what? It's not the end of the world. They're gonna come back. Okay, that's what it is. All right, they're gonna come back anyways. They even put up a pop-up stating that. So don't even worry about that. when they come, when their chest comes out, you will be able to get them. So that's that. Yeah, there were a lot of people like putting out those, thing, like angry faces popping up. Like they just kept pressing that when the live stream was going and everything. And some people were putting love, like heart, icons and thumbs up icons, and yeah, they were doing a lot of that, and or the emoticon or whatever. But so basically, the new tower, right? The update is happening tomorrow, and the update is happening tomorrow, and I think on Thursday it will be out. I think that's what it is. But anyways, I don't know. I was hearing a lot of things though. Right now, the new tower event, it will be coming out, and it's gonna replace this hot air balloon. And like the other one that I was doing just to get Jack. And then so we so everyone had already knew about this pretty much, and the devs themselves confirmed it, that it is Pirates of the Caribbean, because they left the Pirates of the Caribbean characters right here to level 6 as the max level. Now, this time they're going to add in more characters, more levels, more, attractions, decorations, and concessions. So they're adding all of that. And as well as they're putting in the, Jack Sparrow right here. They're having him like with the coat, which is Captain's coat. So that's good. Guys like Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Minnie will have a pirate costume. I was hearing something about Winnie the Pooh, that he might have like a pirate set. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. So and there's gonna be another icon of the Pirates of the Caribbean, like down below. So it's gonna have Captain Barbossa, Tia Dalma, and Davy Jones. Okay, and then even though it's basically a pirate themed update, it's also gonna have Peter Pan in it. So with Peter Pan, the thing is that they're gonna add in two new characters, and that is John and Michael Darling. And from what I've seen with their live stream, they're gonna like take out Captain Hook from this first list and put him on the second list with John and Michael. So that's what they're doing. I don't really see the point in that. I guess they wanted to try to make it even or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, they're also they're also having like a surprise that they haven't mentioned. So you'll have to keep playing this in order to find out what that is, as well as I mean, basically during the tower event, characters would be, the characters that are involved would be Snow White characters, Toy Story characters, and Cinderella characters. They will be involved. I think that it is to get Doc or something. I don't know. And I'm hearing like a lot of like educated guesses or something or whatever that might happen. That they're saying that Tia Dalma might be like a gem character. So I mean, the thing is they're adding more land, and you need to have Tia Dalma for the new area to be unlocked, and I think she was around here. I'm not, and I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I mean it was around. Okay, yeah, so it was around here, and I think Merlin was around here when they were doing the thing for that, that they put up on Twitter or something, and yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty much in between these two right now. I just have to complete quests, try to do all of that. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I was hearing a lot of things about Winnie the Pooh. I was hearing a lot of things about Winnie. I was hearing a lot of things about Winnie the Pooh. As well as the Christopher Robin movie. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be watching that movie because, well, I don't know. Like judging from the books and the cartoons series that that happened before. I mean, the movie. I don't know. They just. I think they kind of ruined it because for the live film, because the thing is these like Winnie the Pooh and them, like they look like nothing but stuffed animals, and to me they didn't look like how they're how they look in the cartoon series or the storybooks or anything like that. They didn't look anything like that. And to me, like the way how that was, that's kind of like a problem. Like Winnie the Pooh looks like a stuffed animal, like you could tell. Um, and it's just it was just annoying to see. It was just really annoying to see the look on and how he looks and everything. I mean, he doesn't. I thought like they'd be taller, like and kind of like thing, but I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what. I'm not really sure what to say about his look or anything like that. And mm-mm. Because he doesn't look like, he really doesn't look like that big or anything like that. And that fur doesn't really look like fur too much. And that's on him, and like how a bear would have. So yeah, and I always thought like with Tigger he would be a lot bigger or something. I think Piglet they got right. I mean, Piglet looks really good. Tigger and them. I don't know what to say because they're. I mean, like judging from how tall like Christopher Robin was in the storybooks and in the cartoon series. Yeah, they had like a certain height to him, and for me, I'm just paying attention to that. So yeah, I'm not too thinking about watching the Christopher Robin movie. Although I think they got like a pretty good actor to play Christopher Robins. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, he like the way how he looks is just that he couldn't have been. He wasn't even that short. He looked like he was like around like 9, 10 years old or something. Um, and they were like almost close to being tall as he was, like around there. So the thing is, for the film, I don't think they thought that through, and you know. I mean, they could have done something, but they weren't supposed to be like stuffed animals. Like they weren't supposed to look stuffed animal looking or anything like that. Um, so in most cases, I'm kind of like looking at their height and stuff, and yeah, and I don't think like they really thought that through, well enough in order to pull this thing off or anything. I don't know how that movie's gonna do, but that's just me. Um, that's just how it is when I look at it and everything, and I'm seeing that like there's a certain height there, so yeah, if there was anything, they would have in my opinion, they should like redo the look on these characters right here, which is like Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and all of them, those guys. Christopher Robin is fine. I mean, he's basically a human being, so I mean, I think like it's interesting to see what where Christopher Robin lies and in the live action film. Um, but yeah, that because that's mostly what I'm interested in and seeing. Um, but yeah, they really need to redo that. They really need to redo that film. Like the live action look to them, and that way they look a lot better and more accurate to that. And that's just my opinion about it. Um, Going on with other things. Going on with the other stuff. Uh, that's just it, you know. For me, I'm still thinking about the Kingdom Heart characters, like Sora and them, and because I think it makes a lot of sense for them to be in. Oh, okay, so there's a new the Incredibles chest, which is back, and then there's this, the Mulan. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure what else do I need from this. I know I took out everything from this, but let's check this out. I wish they tell you. I wish they would tell you about like like who you already have and stuff. Cause I'm seeing, like, I'm hearing things that the chest, right, the Incredibles chest, it does not have Jack in it, and I think for me, I think that's like a problem for everyone else. Or for lucky for me, I already have them, but yeah, it's just that I if that is true though, like, I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. Um, so yeah. That's going to be really disappointing on a lot of people's side. I mean, it's nice for, many people to go back and get whatever it is that they're missing and stuff. And for me, it'd be really nice to get more the Frozone snow cones. It would be nice. I already, as you could tell, like, I already have all these decorations. Oh yeah, for the Mulan, I need the. Okay, so I need this sparkler concession. Definitely need this, the costume thing, and I think I need this, the festival lantern. Probably need this, but it's for me. It's mostly about for me, it's mostly about the yeah. So let's see. Yeah, it's kind of like mostly about the other stuff, like the attractions and stuff like that. Not really the decorations. Not although it's nice to have. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Is there anything else? So, yeah. But I didn't win that last one. I mean the one before the Tower Challenge before when getting Jack. I didn't really know too much about I didn't really know too much about the Tower Challenge or anything, even though I have seen it. I didn't really know. And this time, like, I feel like I am gonna be ready for it because I mean I know I left the crystal out and stuff, and I think like Doc is the one that's gonna be around. So I think yeah. So they're gonna have to do something with the treasure chest and stuff. They're definitely gonna have to add in another treasure chest, for like Snow White characters and stuff, since that's gonna be around with them and stuff, and grumpy and sleepy. It says that they're coming soon, so okay, that's Doc right there. Dopey. Oh wait, what in the world? Oh no, that's not Doc. My bad. That's I think that's Happy. That one in the center is Doc. That's Bashful, and this guy is Sleepy. Oh my god, I'm getting mixed up here. I'm just getting mixed up with that. Yeah, but they're gonna have to reveal. They're gonna have to reveal that that other chess piece so that we can get it. I don't have to worry about this Mulan thing right now or whatever. I don't really have to. This is a lunar thing for Minnie Mouse, my bad. Let's see, the costume thing is right here. Yeah. But this is what it is. This is where we're at right now into the whole thing. For me, the Big Hero 6 event was a really nice event. It was a great event. I'm not saying that it was bad. Even though if I weren't to get all the characters, I would still say that it was a pretty good event because it was quite enjoyable. It wasn't like that bad or anything. So yeah. With the tower event, going back to the tower event, my problem was mostly, oh, it's raining. Yeah, so my problem was with the tower event that, from the one before was like the refresh tokens, right? That you can replay and stuff. That was my problem. That I was like kind of like behind and I was struggling with. I thought it was gonna refresh every day or something like that or whatever, and it was like what, one character that was able to get those the replay tokens, and yeah, I had a real big problem with that. I hated that, to be honest. Yeah, that's a really bad storm. That sounds really bad. But yeah, I just that's how I felt about the whole event, about that whole thing. That's what I felt like it was leaving me behind, but I got lucky and I got Jack. So yeah, that's the only time that it felt really good. I failed one crystal, but this time I'm gonna be well prepared for it. For all three of them, and I'm definitely gonna make sure that I do complete all three of them, so I won't miss out. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you guys have a really good day. Oh, or a good afternoon or something. Whatever. Have a good one. Okay? And I'm out.